What canceled TV show do you wish could come back? Teen Titan, the original. Yep, Teen Titans. I want it back, goddammit. Firefly. I rewatch the series and the film every so often. Wish there was more. Can't take the sky from me. My name is Earl. Hi Earl, what show did you want to come back? Goddamn, that was a great joke. Better off Ted. Gotta love a show that got cancelled because advertisers didn't like being the butt of the jokes. Pushing Daisies. Santa Clarita Diet. Came here to say the same thing. I loved that show. Game of Thrones. So sad that series ended only after 7 seasons. They should make an 8th season. Maybe 9. I was thinking recently, if GRRM hasn't made significant progress on the last few books during this lockdown, we're never going to get it lol. He's not gonna finish the books. He's making Hollywood money. He doesn't give a shit anymore. Freaks and Geeks may have been cancelled 20 years ago, but it had so much potential. Even though I love its ending, I wouldn't mind 2 or 3 more Futurama seasons. Terra Nova. I remember watching it as a kid and loving the hell out of it. Look into it. It wasn't cancelled because of numbers. Fox had a grudge against someone on the show, I feel like. If you read stories on why shows are cancelled or renewed, it seems like rivalries within the network or friendships outside are a major factor. There are shows that rate badly and are renewed because they're cheap. I think Terra Nova was expensive. 6 seasons and a movie. The In-Betweeners. Briefcase Wanker. Stargate Universe. At least they left it open to it, but also sad they left it open to it lol. Gallivant. Daredevil. Add Jessica Jones and the Punisher to the "this sucks" list. That Terminator TV series that got cancelled on a cliffhanger was a bit of a sod. It'd be nice to know how it played out. Yes, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. The decision was at our Dollhouse. Dollhouse won. Dollhouse died soon after, so it's a lose-lose-lose. And God, Dollhouse was awesome. The Middle was amazing. Underrated emo. Freaks and Geeks. Live PD. Hannibal. I wanna see our boy meet Clarice. Foster's Mansion for Imaginary Friends. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. King of the Hill. Dirk Gently. But more like season 1 please. The thing with that show is every season was meant to be a different genre. Season 1 is crazy time travel loop. Season 2 is fantasy. I heard a rumor that season 3 was supposed to be horror themed, which seems like it could have turned out well. Dead Like Me. Cute made a grim, grisly topic approachable. And Mandy Patinkin. Thea. It's just such an oddball. I really want Ed to see how the story played out. Fingers still crossed. Greater than the There was another show back in 2012 that Jason Isaacs was the lead in. He was a guy who kept alternating between 2 completely different realities. I'd love to see another season of that. The show just kept getting weirder. Then just kind of stopped. Me too. That last shot was wild. My Name is Earl. Travelers. A terrific concept, great story and character development. I agree. But if it had to end, it was a great way to go. Recess. Deadwood. Powers Booth is dead. Do you still want it back? I'm sure they could come up with a storyline for it. It still makes me mad it was such a short run. Star Trek. What we've gotten with Discovery and Picard isn't Star Trek. And I miss the Final Frontier a whole lot. I hate the JJ Trek, which STD and STP are, but what blows my mind is the actors thinking they are making something good. Patrick said no several times and then all of a sudden says yes. I smell something fishy. If you have Star Trek First Contact, listen to the director commentary. Frakes says a lot stuff in that he later seems to have forgotten he said. And as for Picard, the only actor to make me feel good about watching it was Marina. She really made me feel like the counselor was there. So odd that the one character that was the least Trek in TNG was the most Trek in the new stuff. Says a lot about character development. Chuck. I myself like the way it ended, but damn, I need some more. The early 90s show. Get a Life with Chris Elliott. It was so ahead of its time and today would fit in. But at that time people just didn't get the humor. I think you had to be messed up in the head to really appreciate that comedy back then. It was one of my favorites. Life in Pieces, Futurama, Better Off Ted, Carnival. They need to finish it. Although it's physically impossible. I would love to see more Golden Girls. Especially during these times. They'd have to recast, of course. But I think it could be done. They might even get Betty White to do a cameo or two. I think they tried to, but it wasn't the same without B. Community. Although a movie would do just fine with Donald Glover. #6 seasons in a movie. Pimp My Ride. You're joking, right? Or Trick My Truck if you prefer. Quantum Leap. Degrassi. Firefly. Duh. Beavis and Butthead, until it actually did come back, and sucked. It sucks TP watch reruns too, because half the music videos are cut. Honestly, their commentary on the music videos was the best part anyway. If you can get your hands on the King Tut collection, everything is there. A series of unfortunate events. We need season 4. That show was so good. They could focus on some of the other books in the same universe even if they aren't surrounding. Violet, Klaus and Sunny, Lie to Me, Reaper. Also Firefly. Not because I'm a fan, but because my partner is and I'd give anything to see them be happy like that. Reaper. I have been trying to remember the name of that show for years. Now to find it on the internet. Hell yeah, it was my favorite show. The only time I would have bonded with my dad. I have very fond memories of it. I love how they flipped the God-Satan dichotomy on its head. Dead Like Me. Soap. It was so perfect in its unto its own-ness. Who knew there were somewhere BTW 46 and 113 other PPL out there who'd be as all over it as you. And its creators and performers, who in part would eventually contribute TWDR Dev, which was over the top effing brittle, well, until the slight too much overdue of Tobias Goes Theater. Gravity Falls. That didn't get cancelled. The creator decided to end the show. I would be for specials, but the show ended perfectly. Stargate. Just anything new, please. Origins. Doesn't count. That was absolute shite. Party Down. That show was hilarious. Yes. Well, neither have I catered nor theatered. After stumbling middle the night TV flip through onto it, I was hooked immediately. Some reason it clicked and I couldn't let go. Note: helping a friend's wife's friend's dad's catering outfit do a day project once does not count. Nor am I theater. The Stage Club resented my and a few classmates' drama class spontaneous one-offs which resembled WAAAY early SNL and mid-career Letterman satire. We got the whole sensibility of purely intuitive humor navigating. They totally gave off the whole "this is our turf" vibe and glares, which at first was intimidating. But mid-sketch writing we quickly came to parallel the not ready for primetime moniker with our being capacitacious of true improv. Yeah, we were pretty proud of ourselves cause we knew at age 14 that not everyone getting it meant we were ahead, and not by perhaps heroes. Alf. It literally ended on a cliffhanger with him being captured by the government who wanted to dissect him. Live PD. Haha, you won't be seeing it or any other new cop shows for a long time, I bet. Clone Wars. This. Mr. Belvedere. Firefly. Not so much cancelled. More so, not renewed. But Danny Phantom Missouri, according to Butch Hartman. Nickelodeon wanted to focus more on Avatar: The Last Airbender, and so Danny Phantom was wrapped up. I really feel like it was his best show and had the best characters. I'm mixed. I would love it if they did a time skip to the future and explored the workings of the Ghost Zone some more. But maybe not with Butch at the helmet. He's been getting a little crazy lately, and some of his comments about the series hurts at emo. Like none of the ghosts were dead people. Hannibal easily. It was such an amazing show and I want to see the 5-season arc to be completed. Everybody loves Raymond. Having no good examples of a healthy marriage in my life, I actually used Ray and Deborah as my idea of what a happy couple looks like. Despite an array of faults, Deborah punched Ray in the balls for telling Robert about her scheme to get him to date Amy. Not a good marriage. Respectfully disagree. My grandmother was a fan, and the show became so formulaic to me that whenever she would watch it I would be like, what are they arguing about now? Because most episodes were them all bickering about something relatively petty. It felt toxic to me. Could definitely relate to how my life is going. But the thing is that people can bicker the NA marriage and still be totally 100% happy together. Briscoe County Jr. Flash forward. This needs a disclaimer. I wish it came back but didn't jump the shark a few episodes in. Might be the best concept for a TV show I've ever heard. Zen, BBC Hung, HBO Colony, USA Network. Second Colony. Teen Wolf Sad Face, I miss the puppies. The Mist, I actually was enjoying that show and wanted to see what happened next. Freaks and Geeks. Sugar Rush. It was an early British TV show about a young lesbian called Kim coming to terms with her sexuality, living with her dysfunctional family, and her unrequited crush on her wild straight best friend Sugar. I recently rewatched both seasons online and it holds up as hilarious and moving in places. It was ahead of its time. Although the conclusion to the series was great, I wish that there was a third series. A proper, where are they now follow-up. Anything. Mock Trial with Judge Reinhold. It was very good. It would have lasted had they stuck with the original title, Mr. Reinhold's Courtroom Monsieur. Lost, don't you judge me. I judge you but also 100% agree and would watch. Touché. And with an sad face. Farscape. I was super excited by the return of Briscoe County Jr. and heartbroken when I realized the video had been released a few days earlier on April 1st. Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. We need season 4. Terriers, so they can actually end the motherfucker. Seinfeld. How is this not listed yet? Wait, maybe it doesn't count since it wasn't actually cancelled. Yeah, that doesn't count. Plus all the characters would be super old by now. Could start it right back up with them getting out of prison. You'd have to change all the actors and it wouldn't feel right. North of 60. The first couple of seasons are up there with some of the best TV ever written. They ended that shit on a cliffhanger, so upsetting as a kid. Exclamation mark. Marco Polo. Great news! I'm not sure how this show didn't become more popular. Strange luck. Yeah, regular show. Constantine. Carnival. I had forgotten this show and it was excellent. Orin High School Host Club Pensive Face. Hashtag 6 seasons in a movie. Anne with an E. Anne with an E. Clone High. Stargate. But only if it's a continuation of the original story set in less than current year greater than. A reboot or prequel will not do. Firefly. Stargate Universe. Community. Freaks and Geeks. Futurama. The Office. Parks and Rec. Malcolm in the Middle. Friends. My Name is Earl. The Og Teen Titans. Sense8 minus all the weird gay orgy sex scenes. Literally the only show I thought the gratuitous sex scenes actually added something. True. I will be honest, the orgy scenes were hard at first. Like just the first one. Then it became the backdrop to how the cluster functioned. I was a little sad to see how it got rushed in season 2. I knew right then it was gone. And to my surprise the people had an effect. Kinda like Daniela getting Lido the interview lol. Sense8 was great, but there was a whole lot of weird sex in it. Kyle XY, pretty cringe at times but still exciting. And Matt Dallas is a hottie. Double Dare 2, adult version. Ally McBeal, Backstrom, Fox, Schooled, ABC. Schooled was cancelled, Afraid So. The Nick, I absolutely loved it and was so sad that there wouldn't be more seasons. Ugly Americans. Terra Nova. Justice League Unlimited. iCarly. Victorious in the Og Disney series. IDK about y'all, but I'd pay to watch a Sweet Life on Deck or Shake It Up reboot. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.